shucks. Okay, ladies, good morning. Let's get this quick confirmation. The Holy Spirit came to me and showed me something about a man that somebody needs to know. This is a man, it's already done. He's been hiding 2 children from you. One of the children could be right up under your nose. Another child could be like someplace different. Whether he vacationed and went there, has a friend or family member that went there. But for sure, one child is right under your nose. Another, they're in 2 different places. They're in 2 different places. But it's already done. For some of you all, that's what's going on. Yep. That's what he's so quiet about. This is a man that ghosted you, could have pulled back from you, or just gotten quiet on you. This is also a man here that is trying to figure out his next move with the relationships with the women, his next move with the relationship with the child and or child/children. And the Page of Pentacles. This is a man that his money may have been minimized, and he's trying to I feel like he's working odds and ends from what they showed me in that vision. He's working little odds and ends because his money is diversified because of hidden child support that you don't know about. What else they need to know about this man? What else do they need to know about this man, Holy Spirit? Yep, the 2 of Pentacles. He has been juggling. This is a man that's been sleeping with you and 2 other women at the same time. And he's been withholding from you. And not only withholding from you, this is not just a man with secrets, but this is a man that could have some sort of fetish-friendly lifestyle. This is also a man here that is undisciplined. Sexually undisciplined. This man, he don't like using condoms. They're showing me he don't like using condoms. He is the one with bad habits, bad sexual habits. His money is on reserve. This is a season in his life he's having to be frugal because things are piling up on him. And I know he knows that you are sensing things about him, and he wants to make you an offer. You also could be hearing that song from Music Soul Child that says love. You may want to listen to it. It's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how, because there's a possibility that you'll look at me differently. These are not, for somebody here, this is not going to be like, I don't know why I feel like somebody here is about the age of 5, between 5, I'm saying 5 to 7, between 5 and 7, and 3. Somebody who could also have infant, INFANT, an infant. Those are the 3 stages. I see 10, a 10-year-old. What your ancestors want you to know also is that this is a man that's been sleeping with you as well as 2 other women unprotected. Intentionally. This is not accidental. Also, they're telling me birth control. Now, somebody told him he was on birth control, but still he's undisciplined. That's what he's gonna tell you. He's trying to find that they're giving me his voice and his words. He's trying to find the words to tell you to make it be a softer blow, a softer hit. And not only just believable, but forgivable by him. He's going to try to make it seem like, it was just a fling. They had sex, but these were relationships. He was trying to manage having multiple relationships, multiple lifestyles, multiple women. It's 3 of y'all. Yeah. See the Strength card? I told you. This man right here is undisciplined. You may call him undignified and stuff like that, but he is undisciplined. He does not have control over his sex. And not only over his sex, over his mind, he's weak-minded. And the Page of Wands, some of y'all, she could be younger. There could be an age difference. Also, it could be, a thing that he just frivolously does. Something about his energy, about his vibes. He likes frivolous sex. frequent sex, random sex. It could be from a one night stand sex. This man, he just puts it in. He just sticks it in. These are sexual encounters that that he's accustomed to having. You know, a jump off is, he likes jump offs, sexual relationships. And the Nine of Wands, now, not only is his guilty conscience bothering him, but he's afraid. I feel like there are some more things that he's gonna have to confess to you. This is not just gonna be a confession of, I have 2 new children, 2 new additions. But it's gonna be something about this that you're not gonna like. Something else other than this child or children. Whoever you are, ma'am, that need this, it woke me up very early. I'm still sleepy. Give me something on the Queen of Wands and this man. Give me something on the Queen of Wands and this man. Yep. Walking away. Now, he is walking away, trying to start over. Now, this is a man here that wants to start over and have a clean slate with you. This is gonna be a long. I hear that long haul. This is gonna be a long haul, a long process, a very long process. But there's something about his nature that you need to know. The 2 words they keep giving me is undignified and undisciplined. Give me the Nine of Wands. For somebody here, this man could be a little feminine. He could also be bi. He could also be very experimental, like sexually experimental. And those are the type of women that he pursue, that he has gotten involved with. A very sexual experimental woman. What's the Nine of Wands here? What's the Nine of Wands here? You know, I feel the need to kind of explain something to somebody here. Sometimes when these men pull these feminine cards saying that they're bi, it may not be that he's bi, but it also can be that he has a spirit and a nature of him sleeping with a woman as if he's a gay man and she is. So you should know what that is. It's that backdoor energy. That's why with some of these readings, you have to be directly spiritually discerning. Because this man here, he does things. What he does with her, he can't do with you. What he does with her, this woman is open. She's sexually open. Not only is she sexually open, but erotic. She's erotic, exotic. Somebody here got stomach problems, intestinal problems. My stomach all of a sudden is starting to, like, I feel like I'm about to vomit. I can actually feel my intestines moving in a different way. I hear the word liquor. Somebody here likes a lot of liquor. It could be her, it could be him, it could be both of them. I hear that the terms pick up. All right, Holy Spirit, what else is the Nine of Wands? Yep. This man, he got some healing to do. He has some healing to do because of the type of sex that he likes to have. Very, very, very naughty sex. This is also a man here for some of you all. A king is typically in his 30s and up. Sometimes, 40s, but let's just be reasonable and say 30s. Somebody here could like younger women. I'm hearing, they're giving me that word groomed. He likes to groom women. Somebody here really got stomach problems. Really, 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 really are going to have some bad stomach problems. I mean some bad stomach problems. I can barely even talk. I feel like I'm about to vomit. I even can taste blood. Somebody here could either like drink too much. They've messed up their intestines. If they do some sort of cocktail, they've done it too much. They do it too much. But see, these men, this man here in this energy has a certain attraction to a certain type of women, certain type of woman. Something is erotic. Now I'm also hearing that term, transvestite. You know, this whole baddie move of women, you know, big hair, big lashes, nails, sometimes over the top nails, like a go-go girl type of style, very sexy, very over the top sexy. You know, that look comes from a transvestite look. That's the original person. Transvestites, drag queens, men that dress up as women. This man has a different type of eye for a different type of woman that you don't know. But what men don't realize about that baddie move, it's not a baddie move, it's not a baddie look. Those men dress that way. Men that want to be women. Something here is like role reverse as well. Him and this woman do role playing, sexual roles, things like that. This could also be to where this man is into being spanked. He could be into being pegged as well. This man is very sexually explicit, baby. Very sexually explicit. But he don't like using rubbers. He's undisciplined. That's what your ancestors want you to know. He is very, very, very undisciplined. Sexually undisciplined. He could also be suffering from ED right now. And the reason why, it's not like something is about ED. He could go against the grain of his natural, an organic erection. Because he sleeps with too many women unprotected. He's also exposed their hearing, something he's exposed himself to, or a type of, vibration, frequency, experience that he's exposed himself to, lifestyle that he's exposed himself to. This is why he has so many regrets. This is why he's in his feelings. Because this is a man. He may be very damaged. He got sexual trauma. He could come from a place of sexual trauma since he himself was a young boy or teenager. He's repeating a cycle of that. And out of this right here, two different children from two different women. Now, I'm going to tell you, they're giving me that word bacteria. He could have an odor. One of them can have an odor. You can have an odor. But somebody here could keep getting bacteria. Bacteria infections, that's BV. There's a bacteria that he has. He has, she has, they have, y'all have. Some sort of bacteria. He could also be a man that's into multiple women at one time, as far as like, threesomes, foursomes, group sex, swinger sex, things like that. But this is what he's hiding. You don't know him like you think you do. He's very undisciplined. He's very undisciplined. He don't have boundaries around his loins. That is a worst type of man or human being for anybody to get with, especially to sleep with, is an undisciplined person. Because undisciplined people will allow anything into their life. Anybody into their life. And I'm talking about the intimate parts of their life. This man is, I don't know why I get the vibe like he's into, like, oh dude, those sinister women. Because those women like rough sex. They like hard sex. They like aggressive sex. They like degrading sex. Something about his sex is degrading. He also may have a sexual high or a sexual appetite that you are unaware of. This is a man that it would be very challenging to satisfy. Why? Because he's too open. I told you he's undisciplined. He's undignified, but he's definitely undisciplined. And he's too open. His loins. Anything could come his way. He looks at sex as sex. Sex is an opportunity. He doesn't treat it. No. You see here? The Knight of Wands. One night stands. Non-committal. That's what got him, this person right here. This Queen of Cups here. And something, I don't know if this man is feminine, if she is feminine. They both could be feminine. They giving me certain people in my head that I'm visions of. Something about this man, like, you know, that he likes it. He likes it. He like baddies or a certain type of women. Or he likes to have these secret affairs with women that are considered to be baddies. High heels, stilettos. Not saying there's anything wrong with stilettos, high heels, hair, lashes, makeup. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's a different type that he's into. Very explicit. It's not just a look, it's who she is as a person, especially behind doors. Now, both of these women could be like that for some of you all, or it's just one. But this is a man here. Something is about birth control. Birth control. Birth control. Holy Spirit, what's this message about birth control? Dang. See right here? The Fool card inverted. He was a fool. That's where it all started. This is a person that they were supposed to be on birth control doing, you know, he took their word for it. This is a man he don't fact check either. He don't fact check. This woman wasn't on birth control. So he may say, you know, she trapped me. Well, he was too undisciplined to use a rubber. And that's why it changed his life. Yep. This is also a woman here that he could have thought was going to terminate the pregnancy or something like that, but she didn't. And that's the thing. Birth control. Don't take birth control. Didn't take birth control. Stop taking birth control. Also poking holes in condoms. For some of you all here, something could have been like an intentional pregnancy or something like that from one of these women. Yeah, somebody here intentionally wanting to get pregnant from him. I don't know if this is a man here of popularity, success, stability, financial stability or something like that. Yeah. But a part of her wanted to have this baby. And let me say this right here. For women purposes. It could be her that didn't. It could be her that wanted this pregnancy or him. Because more men intentionally impregnate or try to impregnate women. More men do that than what's discussed. Give me something. Yep. Whoever planned, plotted the pregnancy, that, you know, when she got pregnant, this was an attempt for control, to hold on. Now, this is a man that did want a certain person to be in his life for sure. Sometimes I feel like this is a man that he wanted her to have this baby. He wanted to have a child with her because he wanted to have dibs on her, attachments to her. He like attachments. Yep. See, this is somebody here who he didn't want to cut him off and move away from him. I'm going to say him to her or her to him. But this pregnancy was done so that two people could be in each other's life. As they say, forever, forever. That's what this is. Yep. I told you. One of them have a codependency, like I always want this person. I always want you to want me. I always want to see you. One of them have an obsession, an attachment, or a bad tendency. But they wanted each other. And he wanted to keep her. She wanted to keep him. But all I know is they telling me birth control. Didn't take birth control. Or stop taking birth control. Yeah, somebody here stop taking birth control. All right, I'm not going to keep this long. They woke me up. They put this message out early. See, that's why he's depressed. You know how they say men go through phases? For some of you all, this man went through a phase. And this phase is going to be one hell of a cycle for him. It's going to be one hell of a lesson for him. It's going to be one hell of a situation for him. He's depressed. Something here is not going in the manner or the order that he thought or anticipated it would. I know he has regrets. He could also have regrets about you. But I also feel like the Lord wants you to see the unveiling of who he truly is, his true nature, to know the truth. Whoever you are, is something about tarot that you're supposed to be watching to get certain confirmation, because he is guilty. Two songs you could be hearing a lot of or getting downloads from. Something is about that song from Music Soul Child. It's called Love. Go look that up. Then the other one is that song by Usher, These Are My Confessions. When the girl called him and he's in the studio. This man could be into the industry, music industry. You know, he could be an artist or something like that. Or, you know, met somebody that's in the industry or some sort of artist or something to that nature. Somebody here could, you know, be on a high, making money. So him, her, something like that. This woman going to be a very specific lesson. Not only this woman, but these children. And that's why he's sad. This is going to be a very specific lesson for him. This man going to start looking different too. Let me go ahead and tell y'all that. He's going to start looking real different. If this is a man that says, you know, I don't love her, you know, he got a sickness. He got a sick way of loving, a sick way of showing love from me to you and to other women. This is a man here that, I'm sorry to say, this is one of these unhealed men out here, honey. He don't know what love is. See, love is a feeling to him. He loves it in that moment. Ladies, before I like that video, hit the like button. I see 200 of y'all in here. Love is a feeling to him. And the love is a sexual feeling. He could be turned out easily. Something about him is an easy target, easy prey. He makes himself easy target, easy prey. Women like this pick up on men that have weaknesses, because his weakness is known. Sexual weakness. A woman that, you know, he typically likes but doesn't like him back genuinely. He pull a baddie or a bad woman, very attractive woman, a nice body, whether that's a thick body, slim, thick, all that mess. But something about this woman is different. Not only different, but it's something that he's not accustomed to. I'm not here to body shame anybody, so don't take this out of context what I'm getting ready to say. You know how some women have a natural body? And then some women, they build their body, you know, like a bodybuilder. And then some women get cosmetic procedures to form their body, shape their body. And then some women, they may say, well, you know, she don't have no body, a body. Something that is something like that. It's something like that. But something here is definitely about physicality here. And that's a weakness for him. He is a weak man because he's very undisciplined, sexually undisciplined. Something about this right here is going to ruin his life for some of you all, and it's going to run him in the ground. It's going to make him age, A-G-E. He's going to look older. He's going to age differently. Because something about it's going to bring on a significant amount of stress that he doesn't see right now. Or this could be why he's kind of pondering on how to tell you this, because it's aging him. It's making him depressed. It makes him look a certain type of way. Also, he may be letting himself go with the strength card. And he's going against the grain of a natural erection. This is a man that would probably need some sort of Viagra or I think the other one's called like Cialis, but some sort of sexual enhancement to satisfy you. That's what's something is going to be off with his sex. It could be something so simple as he start having blood pressure problems. And blood pressure problems, he cannot get a full erection. God is dealing with this man. He's gonna be dealt with, honey. And you may be a woman that he's gonna, want to kind of spend my life with you. I forgot who sang that song. He wants to spend the rest of his life with you. But I'm just telling you, you might want to prepare, because something here's gonna be a long road, a long haul. Yeah. See? He does something in the moment when he gets excited and disgusted. Somebody here could have an odor, but the odor is coming from bacteria. He can sleep with women that's unclean. You know how women walk around in these streets, look so good, attire look so good, clothes look so good, and these men say how stink they are. When they go get waxed, they have body odor, poop down there. Somebody here smells. Him or one of them, or respectfully saying you. If you feel like every time you sleep with him, you getting a smell down there, that's a sign. That is a sign that you are sleeping with a man that has an unclean spirit. Hygienically nasty. His hygiene is off. He could not wipe his behind properly. Some of these men be nasty too. This man, somebody here nasty. Sleeping with these women, they look good, they attractive, they pretty, they sexy or easy or whatever. Exotic, provocative, sexy, but then stink as hell. A part of you is going to lose some respect for him, because this is going to be an overwhelming confession. Yep. Wedding. Whoever's married, he could be a married man, or he married one of them. He could tell you, I married her because we had children together. Yeah, that's what it is. But he could have sacrificed a relationship with you to marry her. Yeah. Dressing up. Somebody here dresses up. I told you, a look got this man. A look and some easy sex. Easy sex. Kinky sex. Turn out sex. Yeah. There's a sacrifice. This is a man that if this man married somebody else, let me see. Let me just see. What's his wedding? What happened? Yeah. He definitely did. Somebody here definitely did get married. What's his wedding? What's his marriage? What's his wedding, Holy Spirit? Yep. Nothing but problems. Unequally yoked. Burdensome. Cursed. Unequally yoked. Somebody here can even be sick. He could be sick. She could be sick. Whether it's sexual sickness or something else. Somebody damn sure got some stomach problems. But that's what it is. A woman, he married this woman. It could also be for success. A ride in life. Her to him, him to her, or them to each other. See right here? Now he's afraid. Afraid and guilty. This man, for some of y'all here, he married this woman. He don't know. And he married a woman he had another child with that you don't even know about. Yep. This is a relationship that he's been withholding from you, keeping from you. I want to say this. I know I'm doing a reading, but I want to say this. Because if you are the other woman, sometimes I just want women to use common sense with this. When a man does not tell another woman that he's gotten married, he has a marriage, a child, honey, that is the most disrespectful thing that could ever be done. You cannot fault another woman for not knowing about him marrying you or having a child with you, child or children. That says a lot about y'all's relationship. His relationship to you as a wife. His relationship to you as a woman that has his child or children. Why would he not acknowledge his children? I just want to say that. Because sometimes women, yep, this man here married. Married, engaged, proposed, you know, elope, something like that. He could also be thinking that's why, you know, he met you. You know, that's why. It's almost like an explanation is here. But if you don't know this, it may be hurtful, and this may be your season to get this clarity. But also, I just want women to understand, you need to check your marriage. You need to check a man that you have a child or children from and don't even tell people. I feel like a wife is hidden from you. Yeah, that's what it is. And if you are a wife and this is your confirmation, you should look at your marriage differently after this. Because see, the Lord here is bringing a major tower. And it may have taken some time, ma'am, for who you are to get this message, to get this clarity. But guess what? This is judgment on his life. And this judgment is bringing about exposure and revelation. And this revelation is that he's playing. He's playing. It is highly disrespectful to a wife to be hidden. A lot of times people think the side piece or another woman is hidden. But no, a lot of times wives are hidden. Love-hate relationship. You and him can have a love-hate relationship. It could be him and her. But y'all, this ain't a man to be... I mean, you may cry because you disappointed. You could have loved him, and I get it. So don't think you're the only one who's going through this. But I will say this. An undisciplined man is nothing to cry over. Because I promise you, trouble coming to his life. Keep on living. Give it time. Trouble is coming to his life. An undisciplined man is going to always have trouble. And if his ass is just sexually undisciplined, I promise you, if not, I promise you, something going to get that ass that he least expect. And it's going to be from a person that he least expect. And according to this reading, this is a man that likes attractive women. And he'll just fuck them. Just dump that dick right in there. Trust me. You're going to live to see he's nothing to cry over. I promise you that. Yep. Spiritual. He has chaos in his life. He could be one of these men trying to use spiritual, divination to confuse you. He's having an ego death. You know why? Because you see this card here? He's going through a downward spiral. I bet his relationship ain't working out. You know why? It's at the 10 of Wands. He's damaged. The marriage has been damaged. Relationship or marriage, proposal. He's not doing it for the right reasons. This is a man here that may want to send you a love message. It's because I'm not going to say his life is falling apart, but it ain't happy at home. See this bad news he got? He got some bad news. Spiritual gifts. Now his spiritual gifts are awakening. He could have undergone a transformation. There's some shocking news that he got. That he's running from, hiding. You got police problems. Legal problems. Bumping heads. He bumping heads with this other person. Wife, girlfriend, fiance, the mother of his child or children. Didn't I tell you this right here? This man has accrued karmic debt. Simply because he's undisciplined. Karmic debt. Somebody could have passed. Some of you all, it's your twin flame. And I want to say this as a woman who's already been through this. Sometimes we have respect for people that the Lord will give us an experience with that we are never meant to respect again. Sometimes we had unconditional love from a person that we have to have conditional love for. And not even love, but tolerance. I got tolerable love. There are levels to love. Tolerable love, I accept the fact that God created you, but that don't mean you mean shit to me. These twin flame journeys have become hella toxic, traumatizing, because people have become very undisciplined, strange, weird. And God is going to take the foolish things to confound him, because this is an undisciplined man. I bet you he don't have no wisdom. See how these cards right here coming up? Seduce. You can't seduce a person into a marriage unless it's one of these, entanglements where money is involved. Most of the time, people do it because they want to do it. This is a man full of excuses and reasons. He married her because he wanted to marry her. It don't have a doggone thing to do with the child or children that he had from her. But he feels seduced. But now he's feeling like something is phony. sitting here reminiscing, getting fed up. The only thing I wish for you that resonate with this right here, ma'am, whoever you are, I wish and pray that you do not become a silent piece of sex. Because I noticed that male twins, what the male twins would do is go off and create another life or lifestyle with another woman or women. They know about these journeys. They manipulate them. And then they try to pull you back into them when things do not work out in other places. I'm not telling you not to forgive. I'm not telling you not to give this man a second chance. But what I am telling you is have some respect for yourself. And I would definitely ask this man for a full-fledged of testing, proof, not just one time, but several times. Because this man got an unclean spirit. He has an unclean nature, though. And I feel like a man here has married into that. Even if it's not a legal marriage, he has consummated with an unclean nature and spirit and became one with it. All right, let me see. By hiding these damn children, I need for women to wake up. When a man hides, he got a child from you, that's a message to you, about your child as well with him. You got Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, and Taurus. Aquarius is here 2 times. Taurus is here 2 times. Then Libra. We'll do the dice again because double zodiac signs came out. You have Libra, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, and Virgo. And one more thing I just want to say, because it's us women over here doing live. Y'all, let's try to do something different with this message here. Instead of criticizing, saying, he ain't nothing, all that stuff is true. But don't make a woman feel bad about finding out the truth and getting the confirmation that she needs to move forward in life. So let's support her. Whatever your decision is, like I said, it's your business you take them back. It's your business you deal with them. It's your business you accept the children. I'm just recommending and advising. Don't help take care of them kids now. Not financially. If he got to work 5 jobs, if he died early, that's his business. Because this is a karmic debt he created. I don't believe in women taking care of other women's children. I've never believed in that. Let him have to do what he have to do. Because he had no problem dumping dick in another woman. 2, 3 of y'all. Then somebody, either he's married or could be thinking to marry one. It's almost like he's trying to make his life easy. But I just want to say, we as women don't need to bash each other. You need to be supportive. Because it could be her today, you tomorrow. It was me a couple years ago, y'all today. So let's just drop some hearts. These type of things are heartbreaking, hurtful, and it's a different type of disappointment. You will never love him the same. I'm going to tell you that now. 2 things I can tell you from experience. You will never love this man. You will never love him the same. And you will never in your life trust him the same. And depending on how old this child or children is, if this is a man that hides his child, if a man does not hide his child, what does the Lord say? Honey, he's less than an infidel. He put himself at an exceptionally low vibration. That tells you enough. Any man that will not say he has a child or children ain't shit. And ain't nothing you can say about that that's going to make me think differently. I don't care what he has. I don't care who he has. I don't care how the child was conceived. A child is a child. Children are always innocent. And if he'll do it to her, he'll do it to you if you are a woman that can have a child or children. So what I would tell you, guard your heart. Keep enough distance and space to where it's not easy for him to come into your life and feel like he can play with you or over you. Guard your heart. I bet y'all, for some of y'all, family knows about this child or children, or they knew about it. If you are the wife finding this out that your husband got some, extramarital affair and hiding children, it's not easy to hide children. But guard yourself. Protect yourself. Don't blame yourself. Because an undisciplined man, one woman would never be good enough for him. A man that's sexually undisciplined, he would never be satisfied by one type of woman because he has a sexual sickness, sexual disorder, sexual addiction. He doesn't have control over his mind to know when to say no, who to say no to. Undisciplined men do not have spiritual discernment. They go with that type of feeling, that type of look. They are very materialistic. They are very superficial. They themselves are very fake. A dang on spider just came right above my head. I tell you, that's a doggone sign. Let's crack my thing. Trying to hit this doggone spider. That's a sign for you. He may be trying to tiptoe back into your life. Create a web in or around your life. Love is a powerful thing. But love will always make you balance out love for yourself more than another person. When you find yourself in situations, especially these type of situations, when you love yourself, it's not something that you say. You don't go around talking about that damn self-love shit. It's an action. Don't be a trash can for him, ma'am, whoever you are. You may have to accept the fact that he has a child or children, especially if you want to be with him. But what you don't have to accept is the responsibility of another child, of children, or women. And you don't have to love him the same. You got to love yourself differently, but you don't have to love him the same. There is no law, there is no commandment, and that's not forgiveness. Because forgiveness will make you see a person for who they are to you. But this will make you see who he is to himself and his damn children. That's what forgiveness will do. And forgiveness will make you guard yourself. And forgiveness will make you, if you give him another chance, it'll make you give him another chance. But guess what? It'll take one simple slip up and you can say goodbye. Hasta la vista. Arrivederci. See ya. Bitch, I'm never going to be you. But don't take on, I don't care if the woman die. I don't mean no harm when I say that. Because we all going to leave this earth. Y'all can click off because I'm done with them cards. We all going to leave this earth. We are pilgrims passing through. But too many times, good women get burdened down with other people's shit. Somebody could be dead already. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. God bless her soul. Oh, well. If his mama is alive, let his mammy take care of these extra child and children. Sisters, aunties, cousins. It should take a long time for you to want to be a part of another man's life, of another child's life that he had on you. It should take a long time. Try to find you somebody else. If your heart is strong enough. If your heart is strong enough. But if you just want him, I'm just going to give you a little bit of advice. Don't take him back so easily. Don't take him back so easily. And ma'am, please do yourself a favor. Don't get so heavily involved with those children. If one of these children mama died, dead, about to die, some shit like that, oh well. How she die? How she die? I got a thing about men that get in relationships and their wives die. That's me personally. I don't never really say that too much publicly, but I'm going to give you a little bit about me. I got a thing about men who have a trail of women having issues, mental issues, emotional issues, and death. Because that tells me something about him spiritually. Me personally, I don't want him. Don't mean that you cannot want a man like that or you can't handle it. I don't like putting myself in shit like that. Because I feel like he carries a spirit of death. That's me personally. So whoever needed this morning, I truly hope that this helps you, bless you, gives you clarity. But I also hope it makes you put some order And with these male twins, ladybugs, you have got to be spiritually discerning. Because they lie. Their family lie. Their friends lie. When people lie about children, there ain't nothing else that they can lie about that would make me look at them any less. Because lying about a child or children is exceptionally low. Not saying you have a child or children is exceptionally low. Playing games is because you have another child or children is exceptionally low. It's low. I can't even think of a word for it. That's just how low it is to me. That's who he is. Try your best not to let him be that to you. If you are a woman that's watching this, you may not resonate with this twin flame stuff. If you are a woman and you don't have a child or children, and this man has a child or children, don't take on that debt. Don't get involved with him until he can handle and manage his own shit, his own life. Children are an obligation. They are a debt. They are a responsibility. Be picky. Men have been picky with women for years. With women having a child or children and multiple children from multiple men, we as women need to be the same way. I'm not saying y'all don't give this man a chance. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just here talking at the end, trying to give you some things to reason and rationalize. Don't let it upside down your life. Especially if you're a woman, you don't have a child or children. Don't look at, oh, that child is so beautiful. Oh, that child is so cute. Oh, that damn child gonna cost a lot of money. Oh, that child is gonna have that child has a spirit. That child has a mindset. That child has behavior patterns. And if the daddy is like this, what the hell was the mama? And if the daddy and the mama are both like this, undisciplined, a child made just out of frivolous sex, then a marriage came and somebody died, what the hell is inside that child? Weigh it out. Judge them how they judge us. And be honest about it. Measure them how they measure us. Be honest about it. Don't be ashamed of it. So what? Because some of these dudes are not worth it. They're not men. They're not men at all. Ladybugs, I hope this has been helpful. Peace and blessing. Great day. Y'all have a happy Tuesday. Namaste. Be respectful in those comments. Be respectful. A lot of women go through this. Again, it was me a couple years ago. Is this woman, or maybe even women today, it could be you tomorrow, that you find out your husband has had a different lifestyle. That you find out your husband is a bigamist. That you find out a person that you had the utmost respect for is a lowlife, is a predator, is a pervert, is a con artist, is a manipulator, is a gaslighter, is a sex demon, is a deceiver, is an accuser of the brethren. It could be us one day and your ass the next. Could be your brother, could be your daddy, could be your male friend. So it may be funny now because God has not revealed your life to you yet. You can't knock a person because they truly love somebody. When you truly love somebody, guess what? Love is challenging. Love is very patient. It is very kind. And it does not keep account of wrongdoing. When you're truly in love with them. But I can tell you something from experience. When you fall out of love, you will look for reasons not to interact with a person that you once had genuine love with. You will look for reasons not to do it. Especially in these situations. You don't care about nobody dying because we all going to leave this place one day. But you're not going to quickly attach yourself to something that has the spirit of death on it. Be it a man, another woman, mama, grandma, auntie, sister, brother, cousin, child, oh well. It can be a man, he lost his child. Rest in peace to him as well. Rest in peace to the child. No harm meant, no harm intended. But some of us, we just don't rush back to certain things. And some of us, we don't rush to certain things at all. So measure yourself accordingly. But judge this situation. Judge it and measure it with your life. Hell, they're judging you anyway. I bet you that. Peace and blessing. Great day, ladies. Namaste.